Hello there. This is a quick and dirty video on new navigation systems feature I call active tiles, although I'm not sure the name is showing up anywhere. So this is I've created a basic new blueprint only project based off the third person one. So yeah, I'm going to show you how to use this new feature. So first let's create a new map. Yeah, a new map. So basically this is a feature that allows you to have proper nav mesh generation on big areas. So let's create a huge nav mesh. It's not huge, but it's pretty big. Okay, create. Let's make it a bit more interesting. Camera speed. Okay. Okay, this can take some time. Don't hesitate to fast forward. Probably could have used one of generic height fields we have to make it faster, but this is fun. Seemingly random map. My editor can be lagging a bit because I'm recording it. Well done. Okay, before we start setting up navigation on this pretty big map, we need to enable the new feature. Otherwise, the navigation system would try to build nav mesh on this big area, and that would take some time. So you need to go to project settings. Let's make it a little bigger. Navigation system. First of all, there's a couple of settings that you need to set. I'm going to make it easier in future, but currently you have to do it manually. So first of all, enable this feature. That's like the main switch for the feature. You also need to enable, change the data gathering mode to lazy. Otherwise, what this does basically is it loads navigation collision from objects to navigation octree only when this given collision is needed for generation. The instant mode puts everything to navigation octree, like whatever is loaded and it's navigation relevant, it's being put to navigation octree. We need lazy for this mode. You can put one here, doesn't have a lot of impact. In navigation mesh, it works only for dynamic nav mesh. And one important thing, that's a missing feature yet, you need to put one here so that it's only one navigation mesh tile is being generated at a time, but it's being done outside of the main thread, so it just works. I mean, I'm going to fix this in future, but currently you need to put one here, otherwise you're risking crashing. I don't say it will crash, but it may. Okay, that should be enough. So let's put a navigation bounds now. Navigation nav mesh bounds volume. Center it. Scale it. 1000 should do. Yeah, that's enough. Okay, and as you can see, nav mesh drawing is enabled, but there's no nav mesh. So currently this whole area, this whole map is ready to generate navmesh, but in this mode, navigation system needs an extra information to know where to generate navigation. To give navigation system that information, you need actors that have a specific component. Let me create one. So there's navigation player start. Let's put it on the map, and you can add a new 4.8 workflow. You can add components here, which is super awesome. And the component's name is Navigation Invoker. That's this thing. See, and it already starts generating navigation. Because you have two parameters, basically that's the inner and outer circle. Whatever is inside inner circle gets generated, and whatever is outside gets released. So if I move this one, what am I moving? Seriously? Yeah, okay, yeah. So you can see those things do not get released because they're still within that 5,000 units boundary. But now, okay, we're just moving the whole thing. Yeah, and that's basically it. So how you can use it nicely. So let's delete it. So the easiest way to show this off. So let's take a character, whatever it is. No, this one. So this is the player character, but we can use it for AI as well. So let's give him the component Navigation Invoker, and yeah, let's leave the defaults here. And now we can put this guy on a map. He will start generating navmesh, which is what we want. And well, this camera is too fast now. Where's the player start? I removed it. All classes. Player start. Okay, and now let's make sure this guy is not being possessed by player, and it has a head controller. Okay, so let's set up simple go to player behavior for him. It's like a tutorial within a tutorial. 1 second delay. Okay, AI move to works on a pawn, and get player pawn, and on success and on fail repeat. So that AI should be like constantly following the player. And to make things a bit more interesting on this map, let's bump up the speed. It's a big map. We need to be like we want to be able to traverse it fast. Okay, so a big test now. Will it work? Okay, it kind of works. Well, it seems it's working. Let's show navigation. Okay, so that's the navigation, and currently both the AI and the player are generating navmesh, because that's the character that has the Navigation Invoker class. So you can see navmesh showing in front of the player as he runs, and you can, and the AI, of course, it's like he's following me. It's actually a fun game. So like if you had a game like that, like the player and the AI generating navmesh around them, and like it's actually important, that would be important for the game to have navmesh like in a bigger radius around the player. All you have to do and just increase the parameters here. I would go with 8,000. I press tab and like 12. That should be enough. Let's play the game. And you can also play around with other properties like tile size. And so, like I said at the beginning, one of the restrictions of this feature, for now, it's a restriction that will go away at some point, is that you can, like, it generates only one tile at a time. And so in this case, you would benefit from having bigger tiles, basically. So the default is 1,000, 6,000. That would be a lot more interesting and faster. Wait, come to me. Let's run. Uber run. And you can at some point we'll see the nav mesh disappearing. It's the nav mesh that's being removed. Thanks to this nav mesh, those tiles that are outside being removed, we basically save memory. We're not keeping everything in the memory. We're just keeping whatever we need. You can see that nav mesh is still not generating like as fast as we would like. There are other parameters we can modify to influence nav mesh generation speed, like these, cell size, for example. And I think I was a bit like too fast to modify this. Let's like put it back to 60. This might have an influence. Show navigation. Aha, I know I was wrong. So the tiles are here. That's a known bug. It's on my list to fix. I've put 6,000 here, and it's being applied to the editor world. But when the game is started and we have dynamic nav mesh generation, it's using the settings from the project settings. So we need to put that 6,000 here if we wanted to have 6,000 Unreal Unit sized tiles in the game. Okay. Okay, now it won't be easy to like reach the border before it generates. Yeah, he's following me. Stop following me! There's a trick. I can go here and then jump. Now he cannot follow me for a second. Hey. Hey, what happened? He ran outside of nav mesh. That's embarrassing. Well, it happens, right? It's a game. I mean, it's game development. Okay. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Okay, take care.